Are you ready? My coach, Barbara H. Smith. Why did I hire her? Because she's the best.
Barbara H. Smith is a powerhouse. She just walks in the room and grabs your attention, and she does that in a way that just makes you feel loved and like she's paying attention to you. She cares about you, and she wants to see you be your best self.
She was able to dig inside and find the passion that was deep within me.
Barbara's energy is one of the reasons that I had to have her as my coach. I love the way she is real with people.
The reason I felt like I needed a coach was because I have some big goals and I needed to build my confidence. I knew that Barbara could help me do that.
I felt that I could trust her.
I would definitely recommend to get coaching from Barbara H. Smith if you feel like you need to level up your confidence. She would just help you feel like bold, like you can take on the world.
She has really shown me who I am. She has changed my mindset to a place that I know that I am more powerful today than I would have ever been if I had never met Barbara Smith.
Here we go. Here we go. Yes, it is top of the hour on this fine Thursday afternoon. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Barbara H. Smith Show, now empowering you show. And I want to, before I even go any further, as they say in the South, before I go another further, I need to bring up the sensational, the sassy, the so on time for everything, Shani Smith.
Wait, so on time for everything? Hello, everybody. Hello. I'm so happy to be here. And it's not raining and it's not cold. And we are here today.
And we are here above the ground instead of the ground being on top of us.
You know how the old folks say it's better to be, they say nice to see you, nice to be seen.
And not be seen than viewed, right?
Right.
We are so super excited today, Shani. I am so happy you're here. I'm always happy to see you, even if it's virtual. I love, love, love your energy now that you have blossomed into this co-host person. And I want to tell you that I'm so grateful for you. Also, I'm grateful for that guy behind the scenes, Mark Lee. Thank you so much, Mark, for always being there and keeping us straight. We'll talk about that later. But before we go on any further, I don't want to belabor the point at all because we have a phenomenal guest for you today. And this guest is the founder and owner of Best Bald Shave, an emerging company that makes the best, and I do mean the best from experience, unisex hair removal products in the world. Best Bald Shave was started out of necessity and having the need to shave his head and face. A product was required to provide a good, clean shave without equal every time. After using countless hair removal products in the marketplace, nothing at all provided the desired hair removal experience that he was looking for. He immediately began working to manufacture the perfect shave solution, consisting of very specific combinations of natural oils. With the skin benefiting from the formulation, it quickly was determined that this product was uniquely positioned to suit the needs of both what? Men and women. I love that. The unisex shave solution was born. Non-greasy, light, highly effective, and the result is an extremely smooth removal of hair from your legs, underarms, bikini area, head, face, and entire body. In addition to the shave solution, Best Bald Shave offers a full complement of functionally and aesthetically pleasing products that make hair removal the experience unlike anything you've experienced. Help me bring to the show Ron Best Bald Shave Wilson.
That was phenomenal, Barbara. That was phenomenal.
Doesn't she kill it every time?
The energy is crazy on here. I'm gonna have you do all of my. I don't know how much it's gonna cost me, but I'm gonna have you do all of my openings for everything. That was amazing. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much, Ron. You know, I get that once or twice when people come to the show. Did you just go with me? Fred Harris.
Right.
Fred Harris said that. The WNBA superstar said that. Bruce George said that. of Genius is Common. Jermaine Moody said that. And he's got his own line of products and services. So I love doing introductions because I believe every guest, not just guest, every person in the world is special. Every person in the world has something to offer. So welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Shawnee, nice to see you, and thank you as well.
So Shawnee, Ron and I met at a same function. We were at a same function, and believe it or not, it was a women's function.
Yes,
I believe it. What do you mean, believe it or not?
Yes.
So tell us about
have
that,
to have
Ron.
our hair right.
No, it was a great experience. I think we were in, I know we were in Richmond, Virginia.
Right.
And we were both there, and we were positioned beside each other, and struck up a conversation with your mother. Love that woman. Such a beautiful soul, a kind spirit.
Thank you so much.
You know, I could talk to her all day, all night. And, you know, our energies just aligned, right? We just started having general conversations. Sometimes it's not always about business. It's just about finding commonalities in people.
Yeah.
Just good-hearted people, nice people, people that just want to change the world and have a positive impact. And it just kind of springboarded from there, right? And I just appreciated what you've done, what you're continuing to do, your international travels, and the example that you're setting for not only women, but people in general. So, you know, I don't think anything happens on accident, right? I think, you know, God puts us in certain scenarios and certain positions and aligns us with certain people. So I'm thankful for that day.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What you're looking for is looking for you, right?
There you go.
Shawnee, what questions do you have for our guest today?
Oh my gosh, I don't even know where to start. The biggest thing right now, okay, the hot topic in the world,
topics,
right? One of the hot topics is that. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm not even going to put a word to it. But it all started allegedly, right? Talking about really dealing with alopecia.
Right.
And so, like, people put all these different stigmas on it, and you know, they have issues. But it sounds like the best bald shave is one of those solutions to that problem. You can be bald and beautiful.
Yes.
Cute.
Male or female.
I go this way. Cute.
I mean, it goes hand in hand, right? And it's like, you know, natural's in.
Yeah.
You know, look how beautiful Barbara is, right? Like with that natural look. Show him. Do it again for him, Barbara. Do it again. Like the natural's in. Like we don't have to put all of the chemicals on our bodies, right? And in our hair, and to look a certain way and to fit in a certain way. And you know, one of the main things when I created this product is it had to be all natural. It had to be something that was healthy for us. You know, we and not to be disparaging, but a lot of the products out here, whether it's alcohol related or whatever it is, it doesn't bring fast food. It doesn't bring much value to us as a people to help us prosper. Right. Yeah. To help us prosper and maintain health and wealth. So that was one of the main key components, is to make sure that we adhered to that and had the natural components and the skin benefits, and also the effectiveness as well. So, you know, whatever you're going through and whatever your situation is, and whatever you need to do to enhance your skin's health, you know, it was important that we incorporated that. And then also to make sure that we were flexible, right? And we could, you spoke about, you know, the disorder, but regardless of what you're dealing with, whether it's eczema, you know, whether you have super dry skin, whether you have oily skin, whatever the situation is, we wanted to be able to acquiesce and accommodate accordingly. So, you know, I think we've done just that, and we've experienced, thankfully, you know, some tremendous success.
Well, you know, I want to talk a moment about the eczema, because I don't have alopecia, but initially when I started thinking about stopping the erosion of my scalp, which is really what happened, I was continuously putting chemicals on top of my hair to relax it, and I have eczema in my head. And so the chemicals reacted to the eczema by literally, I would scratch plugs of hair out of my head. And so I ended up being bald, literally bald right in here. Obviously, you can see I do have hair, even though it's very little because I shave it now. But I was bald, as clean as my wrist, in the center of my hair. So my hairdresser stopped using chemicals for a while, but she literally created a wig for me. Now I don't have anything against wigs, the ones they have today with the what they call it in the front,
The baby hair.
yeah,
Baby
the baby hair.
I better not catch you with no baby hair. Ever.
I'm too old for the baby hair. This just but you know, they look very natural and all that, but wigs were never my, even when I didn't have any hair in the center of my head, wigs were never my thing. And so I was wearing this wig. I wasn't comfortable. I didn't feel like myself. I felt like people were always staring. That's not your hair. You know that's not your hair. You know?
Like you were imposter, right?
I was an imposter. And so finally I decided to lock it. Now here's what I know. A lot, I'm not gonna say most, a lot of men of color love the long hair. Okay. My husband was no exception to that. And so when I cut my hair and started locking it, he looked at me like I was from Mars. And he said, honey, is that how you're going to wear your hair? I said, baby, I love you, but this right here is not about you. My scalp was toe up from the flow up. And I was scratching plugs. And so what I'm saying to women out there everywhere is it's time. It's time for you to be your authentic self, whatever that is. Right. Short hair, long hair, wig hair, weaved hair, bald hair. Right. Whatever it is your thing. Right. Be you, baby. Be you.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, but I love that. I love that product.
I am not my hair.
Yeah. No, I think you bring up a very astute point, and it's like we've been conditioned. It's probably the best word to use. Mm-hmm. That we have to fit a certain mold. You have to look a certain way.
Indeed.
You have to live a certain way. But I think as time goes on, we're starting to see a lot more independence and a lot more free thinkers and a lot more people willing to do things to make them happy themselves without having to fit a different or a specific mode, I should say.
Yeah.
And I think that's healthy, and I think that's a strong way to be. So. Mm-hmm. And by the way, we just found out last week, this wasn't, and we're still finding out uses, especially for the shave oil, is like a lady emailed us and she was like, I don't know if I was supposed to do this, but I put it in my hair when I got out of the shower. She's like, my hair's never been this perfect. So it's not even intended for that. Like, you know, now it's a massage oil and all kind of stuff. So it continues to,
Evolve.
It continues to expand, and maybe I'll have to rebrand it as an elixir or something like that. I don't know.
All over body oil.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
I mean, we forget that our skin is an organ, you know, and we're quick to just throw anything on it, not realizing, wait a minute, hold up.
The largest organ. It's the largest organ that we have.
Yeah, it's the largest organ that we don't take care of, many of us.
Yeah.
My husband loves the shave oil, the shave cream, the razor. It's like I haven't found a razor. Let's talk about the razor that comes with the shave oil. I mean, the shave oil and all that's wonderful.
Yeah.
But when you're shaving, talk about how you came up with that particular shaver.
Everything that I wanted to do, it had to be authentic, and it had to be unlike anything that was currently existing in the marketplace.
And it is.
Right. From an aesthetics perspective, it needed to be something that was jarring. Yeah. Right. So we have the black and the gold and the gold face, and I have one here.
Please show it. Please.
Hold on, I have one. So this is the gold. That's the gold one there. Let me see. I have one here. So that's the black on this side, the gold, but it's a very heavy razor. It's metal. Right, it has the grooves here, plastic. Right, so you can put your fingers in, right, so it's ergonomic, right, it has the feature where you could just pop it off, pop it back on, details in here as well, but it's, when you see it, it's like, man, it was like, if you're going to shave, you might as well shave like a king or a queen,
I'm
I
telling
mean,
you.
we're
That's
kings
the
and queens anyway, right?
know.
So we might as well shave like the individuals that we are.
Yep,
You know, so
I
had to check some boxes, and I was like, there's nobody out here in the marketplace that's doing this, and it's time for us to take over and do it like it needs to be done. So we came up with 2 versions, the Onyx version and then the gold one as well. And you know, everybody loves it, and we're just glad to be able to bring something different to the marketplace. So, you know, you can do 2 things in business, right? You can start something brand new, or you can expand on something that's already out there and make it better. So, you know, that's what we aim to do, and just thankful for the for the persons who've come in and supported the business and helped us make it grow and to get it where it is today.
I want to pause for a second and shout out some people. Zalika Jones is out there. Hey Z, loving that you always tune in. Love you, girlfriend.
What's up, C?
Cherie. Yeah, hey Cherie. Thanks for stopping by the show this afternoon. And Dominique Obadiah is on, watching from Nairobi, Kenya. Love him.
That's a cool name right there. That's a cool name right there, Barbara.
I think it's cooler when she says it, though, right?
Obadiah.
Gladys Perkins from Georgia is on today. Great to see you, Gladys. Thanks for stopping by. Tell my cousin them that I'm on the TV. They need to join in. Well, Ron, I want you to guess. You gave us 2 shavers, my husband and I, 1 gold, 1 onyx. I want you to guess which one I kept and which one I gave him.
Conventional wisdom would say you kept the gold.
You better know I did.
Yeah, conventional wisdom says you kept the gold and gave him the onyx.
And he don't know nothing about the gold one. Trust me, I don't never use him. He's around.
The crazy part about it, when I came up with it, I said the women are gonna love the gold, but I think the men too, they're starting to creep in and grab it too. So that's why we have the unisex, the best unisex products in the world. It's for any and all.
Let me tell you, not only was it gold, but it came in its own case.
Yeah.
It comes in its own case, and I'm talking about fabulous. So not just the shavers, but the products are bar none. I have not had a cleaner shave. Legs, pits, all of it. It's all good. And so if you need stuff to be smooth, let's talk about that. That's what needs to be happening. Thank you, people. I'm feeling so cool tapping in from your wisdom. Thanks, Dominique. I will see you in July. Hopefully you'll come out from Kissy and come on down to Nairobi. But in any way, we love the products, Ron, in all seriousness.
I appreciate it.
He's a phenomenal entrepreneur and marketer. So if you're looking for products that work, see, there's one thing to be buying stuff off the shelf. You say, oh, this is less expensive, but this is
you get what you pay for
sure.
Right.
Where can we get those products, Ron?
Yeah, it's a great question. So you can procure the products at bestbaldshave.com. We also just launched on Amazon. The oil's on Amazon. The remainder of the products will be on Amazon within the next 2 weeks in the United States. And then by the end of next month, you can find them in Amazon in Mexico, Canada, Japan, and then Europe.
Lovely.
Yeah, but definitely you can find the oil now, and the rest of the products will be there within the next 2 weeks, all over Amazon. But yeah, you can always go online. We have the free shipping program on bestbaldshave.com as well. So other locations. So we're going into that. I know you miss international, but we're coming right behind you. Coming right behind you, Barbara.
Okay. Love it. Now, I also noticed that you also have an affiliate program.
I was just going to ask about that.
Yeah. So one of the main things for me, and I remember, and this isn't my first rodeo from an entrepreneur perspective, right? Okay. I didn't even really know I was an entrepreneur until I looked back at my childhood, and we were catching crabs and minnows and walking across the street selling it to the tackle shop.
Wow.
And, washing cars and asking people, can we use your water, and then charging them to wash their cars. So I was like, man, we pulled one off there. We pulled one off, but I was an entrepreneur there and didn't know what it was because I didn't know any entrepreneurs. Like everybody in my family worked.
Yeah.
And throughout the years, I tried different ventures, and, some people would say some successful, some failures, but I just consider them life lessons,
Yes.
that got me to this point right here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just been an amazing journey, but I keep that top of mind. And one of the main things I wanted to do with this program is to help others make money in two different ways, right? A lot of times you want to do something from an entrepreneur perspective, but it costs money, right? Or you have to get involved in some capacity where you need people underneath you to do this, and it's multi-level marketing and all of this stuff. We wanted people to be able to get in straight away and make money passively, and then they can have supplemental income, or they can use this money to start their own business venture that they want. So all it is people register. We provide them with an affiliate link. They share it via email, via their Instagram, via Twitter, via word of mouth, whatever. They don't have to carry any product. They don't have to sell anything. They don't have to pack it like Avon or Mary Kay and drop it off on door handles. We do all the work.
They don't do that no more, Ron.
Yeah. Oh, they don't do that anymore. But I remember my mom doing it back in the days, and I was like, I just want to make this easy. And then what happens is every purchase that's made, they make 20% off of every order. And I was like, that's the easiest way for me to do this, for people. And it just so happens yesterday, we just solidified a deal with a large international affiliate partner who gets between 2 to 3 million visits between Europe and the United States. So we just solidified that yesterday.
Congratulations.
To go live with them. So that wasn't really the intent at the time, to have these large affiliates. That just kind of happened organically. I was thinking of the me's of the world, right? The people that just say, hey, I want to, we're living in crazy times. Inflation's through the roof. You have to figure out if you're going to get gas or if you're going to get something to eat. So I was like, if I could provide something for somebody to make money, as efficiently as possible, that's what I wanted to do. And what better way? We talk about stuff all day long and don't even get paid
all day.
Girl, did you see that movie? Homeboy, did you go check out those new pair of Jordans that came out? We talk about something and nobody's paying us for anything. Right. So, here's a way to talk about something, share the link, great product, as you mentioned earlier, Barbara, and then you get compensated for it. So that was the premise behind the affiliate program, and something that I felt really and still feel strongly about. So we're excited about it.
That's awesome. I want to shout out some more people. John McClung. I was on his show last week. He's
nice.
out there. Teresa Haskett is out there. Let's see, Billy Graham. Thanks, Billy. And Michelle Grant all gave thumbs up. Denise, God Goodness Yormi is also giving a thumbs up. So people are listening more at noon than they are in the evening. We are so grateful for all of you tuning in to listen to Ron Best Ball Shave Wilson.
I'm gonna have to get a jersey made with that, Barbara.
Absolutely, front and back.
Oh man, this is awesome. I thank you all for having me once again. I know it's a long time coming, and the show's great. You all are great, so I'm just glad to be here and share these energies that we have collectively.
Well,
you mentioned. Go
ahead, Shani.
You mentioned a little bit about your childhood and like not really seeing anyone as an entrepreneur. They were, all had jobs. What is it? I know you started with, as a young person actually doing it and not realizing it, but what was that thing that just said, this is who I am. This is what I should do.
No, that's a great question. And it's two things that happened to me. When I graduated from college, my cousin, who's like an uncle of mine, he said, come up and stay with me. And he was a stockbroker in New York. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do that. And a week before I left, I was having dinner and I was sitting at the bar because I was by myself, and there was an older gentleman beside me. And the older gentleman said to me, he said, young man, he said, how are you doing? I said, I'm fantastic. He said, you enjoying your meal? Yes, sir, I am. He said, good. Who's paying for it? I said, I am. And then I looked. I said, wow, who's paying for yours? He said, somebody else. I said, but you're here by yourself. He said, yeah, but I make money while I sleep. And the money that I make, somebody else is paying for this meal right now. He said, do you make money while you sleep? I said, yeah, well, I guess I'll be going to work tomorrow. And then he said, no, do you make money while you sleep? He said, let me explain. He said,
out of nowhere?
Yeah. He said, right.
That wasn't out of nowhere. God sent that, but go ahead.
He said, right. He said, right now, he said, I own laundry facilities. He said, so while I'm sitting here eating, somebody's using my laundry facilities. He said, I own taxi cab companies. Wow. He said, so when I go home and go to sleep tonight, somebody's going to be getting in one of my cabs. He said, that's how you make money while you sleep. So immediately right then, it's just everything that I've been doing, everything I've been thinking about, everything that I thought I knew changed. And I was like, I need to figure out how to make money while I sleep. Now, keep in mind, this was years ago. There was no social media. I think there was just pagers and stuff like that. And it was like, I mean, it just clicked.
What's a pager? That's what somebody on the phone. That's what somebody on this show is asking. What's a pager?
Yeah, that's like my son. Like, what's a Walkman? I've never heard of a Walkman. I don't know what that is. But
get out there and walk, man.
Yeah, but so that was part one, and then fast forward a week later, I head up to New York. My cousin's taking me under his wing. He's been on Wall Street for maybe 10 years, and he was like, if you could sit through this, you'll be able to endure anything in your life. But bigger than that Wall Street piece, for me going up there working and doing the cold calling, being called everything but a child of God, like getting a full real deal experience. The biggest piece from my time in New York was he taught me the game of chess.
Wow.
Because the game of chess is a microcosm of life. Like most people play checkers. Most people just live for the day, think for the day. That's what you do with checkers. But with chess, you have to strategize. You have to control the center of the board. You have to think 3, 4, 5 moves ahead. You have to figure out what your competition and what other people are doing. You have to think, say, okay, if they do this, what's my next move going to be? So this week and a half, that first month really changed my trajectory in terms of my thinking, my outlook, and my approach in terms of who I wanted to be and what I wanted to be. And it's just amazing what happens when, God shows you favor. But you, like, a lot of times people will be like, man, I wish I've been praying. I wish God would help me. Sometimes we just miss the signal.
Right.
Stop right there. Pause, break. You have said a mouthful of something really delicious right there. We pray. But don't your Bible say, I think your Bible say the same thing if you ain't torn the page out. Faith without works is what?
Dead.
All right.
No, that's what I'm saying. And it's like sometimes you just miss it. It's right there. It's right there. It's right there. It's right there in front of you. So to me, that's what I needed, and that's what I took from it. And then I just continued to build on it from there, and just tried to align myself with like-minded people. Yeah. And then we all have to realize, and we have to, it's more, we're around more people that will tell us what we can't do, as opposed to people that will tell us what we can do. Mm-hmm. Right. And now I pride myself on being around people, that can help propel me. Right. And people that are like-minded, and people that have the same energy, and people that can say, hey, and say, hey, have you thought about this? What do you think about this? Mm-hmm. Hey, can I run this by you? Mm-hmm. What do you think about this? And we just build as a collective and help each other out, support each other out, and just go from there. So I've been doing a lot of mentoring recently and working with the kids and stuff like that. And I'm just amazed. I'm amazed at how much people want to learn, right? And how much they want to do better. Yeah. And know more. And it's just like, it's just not out there. We're just so fixated, and we'll probably talk about this later. Like, You know, the biggest thing that happened to me like 5-6 years ago was turning the TV off, right? Because we get fixated on all this stuff, keeping up with the such and such, the real wives of the such and such, and
the Kardashians. Who's watching this stuff?
I don't know, man. I'm just saying, but it's like it's like I had to turn that off, and I had to recenter and refocus.
Yeah.
And I spent that same amount of time educating myself on things that I wanted to do with the business and teaching myself every aspect of it. How to build a website, how to create an affiliate program, how to do Photoshop, how to take photography, how to do lighting, how to do everything. And that same time that I was wasting here on stuff that brought no value, to now, okay, I can utilize this on a day-to-day to help monetize the situation. So, you know, I'm just amazed at the kids out here and what they want to do. And I think they just need a different outlook and a different approach. And when they don't have that, they then fall back to the keeping up with the such and suches and the Real Housewives of the such and such, and go from there.
Well, Teresa's out there. She said that's some good stuff. Making money while you sleep. Come on now.
Yeah.
People need to get with like-minded people. And this is so good. Got to turn the TV off. Speaking of turning the TV off, we're going to be back with Ron Best Ball Shave Wilson right after the break. Don't you go nowhere. We got some more good stuff to talk about.
I am a child of the Most High God. He has gifted me in ways that I could not even imagine and didn't know.
There was a time when I didn't know who I was. I listened to other people tell me who I should be, what I should do. I listened to people telling me that I should be a boutique owner, that I should be a construction manager, that I should be a laborer. Have you ever felt like you should do something else, be something else, go somewhere else, be wherever you wanted to be, and you felt like you were in a box? Anybody in the room? And you couldn't get out. Anybody in the room? And you kept trying to go and go and you couldn't get out. Anybody in the room? But let me tell you, you need to rock the box. Rock the box.
I am engaging, inspiring, and empowering. I would give you everything I know. Just by touching you, if I could, by osmosis, give you every single thing I've learned, I've gone through, I know I would. We know that's not possible, but as it is possible, I love to share information with people.
Some of you out there, people have told you that you can't be, you can't have, you can't do. But I will tell you, like Kingston said, you can, you must, and you will. If it's to be, it's going to be me. You got to say it. If it's to be, it's going to be. If it's to be, it's going to be. If it's to be, it's going to be.
Barbara is because she believed what her mama said about her and not what other people told her.
Every day you wake up, when you're in a situation, it's your choice whether it's an advantage or the disadvantage.
She gained her confidence and her life, and now she is a testimony.
If I can help you elevate yourself, then I feel like I'm elevating my own self as well. What you know and I know together can change the world.
That gets me jamming every time.
If it doesn't, something's wrong.
Ron, have you ever seen that one before?
Yeah, I've seen it. I love it.
I
Love
get
it.
grooving every time. I'm telling you, the music is something else. Anyway,
No,
we're
I'm
back.
constantly like rock the box.
I feel like I need to be on this show all the time as a co-host or something like that.
We can make that happen too. You know, we can make that happen too. Listen,
What
you
you
ain't
doing
even got the
next
time
Thursday?
for all of that. So stop playing. Stop playing. We'd love to have you as a regular co-host on the Empowering You show. We'll talk about that after the show.
All right.
Let me ask you. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you can.
Okay. Your website looks great. You have this affiliate program. You're now on Amazon. So everything looks beautiful, right? But for someone who's aspiring, talk a little bit about what kind of things come up against you, what kind of obstacles that you've experienced in building this brand, Best Bald Shave. You know, it's not all easy. We know that in theory, but you have any specifics?
Because you make it look super, super smooth, like your shave cream,
no pun intended, like that hair.
Yeah. That's, you know what? That's a loaded question, but that's a phenomenal question, because just think about
she does it a lot.
No, but just think about the number of people that have business ideas, right?
Right.
And some of them are genius ideas,
right?
But they don't know how to take it from 1D, which is in your mind, right? Everything starts in your mind, to 2D, which is on paper, to 3D when something's in a third dimensional form, that's physical, right? Like, how do I take it from 1D to 2D to 3D? So it's easy to go from 1D, okay, I see it in my mind's eye, and then to 2D, okay, let me put it on paper, but how do I materialize it? How do I bring it to life? Like, say specifically like this, like a product, like, okay, I know I want to do it, but where do I get it made?
Where do I get started?
Yeah. Like, how do I formulate the business?
How do you formulate the formula? Let's go back to that.
Yeah, how do I formulate the formula and all of that? So I guess it would depend on the type of business that someone is interested in getting in, but specific to this, and I'll give you an example. It took me 5 years, because I wanted to cross the T's, dot the I's, to put the natural ingredients in place that made sense. Like, for example, even though this is all natural, for women that have dark skin from shaving under their arms, it will take that dark skin away.
Indeed.
So, but it's these specific ingredients that are in there, and these essential oils that does this. But not only that, it was the formulation of it, right? I don't want to get off on a tangent too much with this. I want to get back to your question, but it was the formulation of it as well, because you have all different types of oils and stuff like that.
Right.
But one of the secrets is in the formulation and how it's the viscosity of it and things of that nature. But to answer,
I don't even know how to spell viscosity.
I was going to say that again for the people.
the 10-pound words, baby, break that down. What do you mean the viscosity?
Yeah, no. So this would be my advice, and this is what I tell people. Whatever your idea is, don't stop. That's the first thing. Don't stop. But whatever you're looking to do, find somebody who has done it that's willing to help you through the process.
That's the key right there.
There's somebody out there, right? Yeah. And you may not have the resources, right? You may not have the know-how, but you may know what you want to achieve and what you want to bring to life. Find somebody out there that can help you with it, and that's my advice. Now
That's research. You just got to keep looking.
You have to keep, but at the end of the day, you have to be willing to fight through the hurdles, the ebbs and flows, and the ups and downs.
Now pause right there, because being an entrepreneur is not for the faint of heart.
No.
Being an entrepreneur is not for the quitters.
No.
Because you're gonna come against some stuff. There's no question. Yeah. And you have got to be able to, just like Ron said, you've got to be able to persevere and go through whatever you got to go through. Determine that you're going to make it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's 100%. That's 100% accurate.
That's 100.
It's never going to be easy. But
it's not easy. If it was easy, everybody be doing it, right?
Everybody would be doing it. So just people will say, if you find something that you like doing every day, you're not really working.
You're never gonna work.
Yeah, it's a lot of truth. There's a lot of truth to it, right? But find something this is the other thing. I'll give people these two nuggets, because we had these 4 pillars of success with this company, right? But if you look at what we went through as a world, I was gonna say not even a country, as a world, the past 2 going on 2.5 years, right? There's 2 things that really took off, right? If you look at the businesses, the small businesses got hit bad. You know, the restaurants and things of this nature, they took a hit. What took off was the e-commerce, the Amazons of the world, the Target.coms, the Walmart.coms. The revenue went up exponentially, right? Because why? People were home shopping, couldn't go anywhere, doing stuff online.
Spending money they should have been eating.
Correct. But then number two was content creation.
Yes.
Like when you look now, and that's one of our pillars, and maybe we'll talk about this later and stuff. But this is what I encourage people to do. Because when you look around and people, like, everybody's hiring everywhere. If you're driving around, it's like, man, there's a lot of people on the road, because people have realized that there's an opportunity to capitalize on different things without having to go into an office, right? Or sit at a cubicle, right? You have Etsy's, right? You have YouTube, you have TikTok, you have Instagram, Shopify. You have all of these different platforms. Heck, even if you want to talk about the Ubers or the DoorDashes or things that people are doing, things that are really off the beaten path, that are putting them in a position to do things their way and how they want to do it. So that's afforded people a whole different opportunity. But I do say this: content never goes away. And I'm working with the guy here. We're getting ready to launch our YouTube channel in 2 weeks. And I just got a studio and stuff like that. So we're gonna branch out, and we're gonna do that.
You are doing big things, Mr. Wilson.
Well, I appreciate that. And I'm just thankful. But it's a lot of money being made in that space. So anybody that's listening, if you have a beautiful voice and a passion, like these 2 wonderful ladies right here that you're seeing on this screen right here, take advantage of that, right? Create you a channel. Create you an online presence. You can monetize that way, right? And then from there.
Speaking of monetize, y'all need to subscribe to the YouTube channel.
There you
subscribe.
go.
We are putting out a bolo. We're putting out a contest. How soon can we get to 1,000 views? Right. Subscribe, like, share. I'm going to pause you right there, Ron. We got some shout outs that we need to do before we go. And I want to say thanks so much, Cherie, for being out there. She says her heart lies in training, especially with the youth, and she's inspiring them through mindset development. She also want to talk to me privately. I got you. I will call you after the show. Yes, I'd love to be a trainer resource, she says. Dennis God Goodness Yormi is from Liberia, from my Liberia training I did a couple of weeks ago. He's on from Africa. Thank you so much for being here. I'll get you my WhatsApp after a while. Don't worry about that one. Thank you so much, Cherie, again, for commenting. Content creator and channels, monetizing your channels. That is huge. Who else is out there? Manduku from McKay from Kissy, Kenya is out there. And so to answer your question, we're going to talk really briefly about we're going to talk about our upcoming Sisters Empower Sisters event coming up in October. First of all, we want to thank so many people for committing to sponsor our event. One of them is sitting right there in front of you. Thank you so much, Ron Bestball Shay Wilson, who has committed to giving us razors for the swag bags. Let me tell you, that's a not only neat, powerful presentation you just gave, and you're also a sponsor of our event. We appreciate you. We need to get your logo so we can put it on the step.
I got you. And oil. I'm giving them oil too, so they can get oil and razor.
Wait a minute. You might get them. Just saying.
You might be confiscating some stuff. Is that what you're saying?
Hey, but like your bag didn't have that. I'm sorry.
We didn't say nothing about the oil. We didn't say nothing about that. So
I got you, Shawnee. Don't worry about it. I got you covered.
I mean, you talking about putting on your skin and stuff. I need that. I can't be ashy.
We appreciate you being here today, Ron. We're going to go to a clip of who we're contributing to with our sponsor dollars. We are contributing to Natasha House. And we want you to know a little bit about Natasha House. They are a transitional home, not a homeless shelter. They have programs that help these ladies to be better themselves and their children so that they never end up homeless again. Watch this clip.
It is a gem tucked away near a forest, a place where the lost are found. It is a gift of wholeness for those who are ready to receive it. A secret place where peace can be found in stillness. Where you can finally stop fighting to survive and just breathe. Just breathe. Where accountability corrects and the word help is not a cuss word. It is the place that was thought of before you ever thought you needed it. It is where forgiveness starts and healing begins. Well, we are taught that when we put our hands to work, we can create something. As we uprooted the weeds in the garden, it was a reflection of our lives. As we uprooted disappointment, as we uprooted pain, as we uprooted being traumatized. Because God doesn't deal with the surface. He gets to the root of it. We laughed. We shared tears, we shared our stories, we shared our fears, our dreams, our visions, our heart. We were more than just mothers. We were broken women trying to figure out how to become whole again. It became a place where homelessness became hopeless until we reached the bridge of wholeness.
Yeah. Wow.
Man, that's powerful.
Yeah. And they're the reason, for example, another reason that you see these bridges behind us is because I truly am committed to Natasha House. As I was a mother homeless with her children when I first came to Virginia, there was no Natasha House. There was nothing like Natasha House when I came in 1989. And after I found out about Natasha House, I wanted a bridge. I wanted a bridge to wholeness. After I was already on my feet, I wanted a bridge to wholeness. And so we at BHS and Associates have created an environment for Sisters to Empower Sisters, October 9th through the 12th. And we are going to pour in to simply 20 ladies. We want to know if you want to be involved.
Yes.
Part of our proceeds will go to Natasha House because we want all women to have a bridge to wholeness. I mean it. So if you're out there and you're looking for this event, the only way to get connected to it is support at barbarahsmith.com. This little lady over here going to take care of everything for you if you and when you connect with her. There are 20 up. We just put it out Monday, the 18th, and there are 17 slots left. Yes. And they are definitely going. So please do reach out to Shawnee Smith at support@barbarahsmith.com and get your ticket now. Your ticket. Included in the ticket, we're going to just tell you a little bit of something. A
little bit.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
Spa treatment. Facial and or pedicure. We have fantastic presenters. You're going to learn how to do sales the right way and walk out of there being able to sell whatever product service you have with the phenomenal, the females that are coming. We're not going to tell you who it is because it's a surprise. And we're going to tell you that I will be there the whole weekend getting access to me, to coach you, to talk to you, to talk to me. It's going to be a phenomenal weekend. Dinner, photos, all kinds of great stuff, and our sponsors, committed sponsors, shouting them out right now. Ella House, thank you so much, of All About Events. Lisa and Brian K. McNeil, the empowerment duo. Ron Wilson of The Best Ball Shade. Cherie Owens from Labs to Go. These are committed sponsors to our event. Christian Eglin of Spill It. Dr. Calvin White and Dr. Calvin White Dentistry. Michael Hitchcock of the Charles Atwater Group. Sorry about that. Gloria Henderson of Soulful Journey. Teresa Haskett of Tasty Chef, and Michelle Woolard Pippin of Women Who Wow. All committed sponsors to the event. And if you would like to sponsor the event, again, it's the same email address, support@barbarahsmith.com. Get in where you fit in, because it's going to be a blast. It's what did Don Cornelius used to say? It's going to be a stone gas, honey.
I can't with you. I mean, the biggest thing, you're going to walk away from this whole event learning how to take care of yourself. We're going to teach you how to treat you.
Say that again.
You give and give and give and give and give, and you can't pour from an empty cup. How many times we have to hear that?
Yes.
Before we get it, right? This is the time to refuel, not just relax. You're going to come out with, I'm just going to tell you, the sales presentation alone, it's going to knock your socks off. You're going to be like, I never thought of that, but that is brilliant.
Yeah. And
hopefully you have some oils left. I might take them. I'm just saying.
And the photo shoot alone is, this entire package, by the way, is valued at $6,500. The photo shoot alone comes with hair, makeup, wardrobe, and photography. Professional photography. We're not talking about take your phone and do a selfie.
You don't have to find the angles. They're going to find it for you.
And these products that you're going to take away, especially the photo shoot, are going to be used and usable for whatever business you have.
Right.
Now, all of it's included. You don't have to spend another extra dollar, except just to get there. But when you get on grounds in Virginia Beach, Virginia, Marriott, Ocean View rooms, you don't have to spend another dime unless you want to. So come out to Sisters Empower Sisters to Advance. We are going to have a phenomenal time. Some people are going to be mad when the footage comes out. You saw that Rock the Box video. The one we're getting for the event is going to be so high power. It's just, I tell you, I'm so excited I can hardly breathe sometimes at what we're going to pour into 20, only 20, well, now 17 more, but 20 all together, ladies. Shani, you want to add something else to that?
I just want to say, don't experience FOMO. You know, that's what the kids call it now. Fear of missing out. Don't you experience that.
Yeah.
Either one.
FOMO.
And this is the perfect time to start thinking about Mother's Day as well. So if you want to gift it to that special lady in your life, she will love you to death for it.
And to
that's a way to check off that honey-do list.
Yeah.
Make sure she's at the Sister Empower Sisters to Advance retreat.
Yeah.
Just saying. If you're interested, contact me at support@barbarahsmith.com.
It's going to be phenomenal. What else we got going on? Ron, you want to jump in and add anything to it?
No, I'm just loving what you ladies are doing. I'm just happy to be here and to hear the great things going on. And ladies, you need to come and check out that event. These women are powerful. I live here in the area. That property is phenomenal. It's right at the ocean front. It's the newest property down there, actually.
Yeah,
and it's the best property that's down there. So it doesn't get any better than that. Right at the ocean front, right at the end, before you start getting into North Beach. So it will be an enjoyable time, I'm sure. So I'm excited to see how it turns out.
It's going to be phenomenal. We are also looking for authors. We have a book coming out. It's definitely going to be something you want to be a part of. We're looking for 10,
I was going to say, wait a minute now.
We're down to
8 ladies.
We're down to 8 ladies because it was started with 10 and 2 people have already signed up. Just saying. 10 ladies who want to tell their story of struggle and triumph. How and what did you struggle with in your life and how you were triumphant? We are going to have an informational meeting. We're going to give you all of the details of that coming up soon. But it is an anthology. We're looking for 10 ladies. You don't have to write the whole book. You don't have to do the marketing. You don't have to do the cover. We've got it all on lock for you. If you're interested in learning more about that, support at BarbaraSmith.com and tell Shani that you want to be a part of the anthology. Can you get a link to the information session? We'll have that coming for you next week. And we will be putting it out in our newsletter. If you want to be a part of our newsletter, support at BarbaraSmith.com. And Shani will put you on the list to get all the news, reviews, and what's happening in the world of BHS and Associates. Shani,
now, I just want to say that I'm the gatekeeper here, right? And speaking of gatekeepers, she likes gifts, just saying. But Barbara talked a lot about how to get through to the gatekeeper. In fact, if you missed it on March the 1st, you can check her out again tomorrow. Check your local listings because she's going to be back on The Doctor Show on CBS. Did you forget?
I did. I did. I really did.
Yes. Again, tomorrow. And I guess it's because they love the voice. I don't know. What do you think? And the content, of course. What do you
They
have
do
going on
everything
next
on
week?
ratings. They do everything on ratings. You know CBS don't do nothing just because they like your face.
Absolutely.
Put
Kimberly Holiday wants the email. The email again is support.
She wants to put it in the chat.
BarbaraHSmith.com.
Mark, would you put that in the chat, please? Support at BarbaraHSmith.com if you're hearing me. Also, thank you, Kimberly, for being there and giving us a heart. We love you too. I have something else going on
next week. You have a couple things going on next week.
Yeah, I'm going to the SHRM.
Back. Mm-hmm. What are you
I'm
going
going
to
to
do
the
at
SHRM conference, Society of Human Resource Managers. I am a speaker on that, and it's going to be a phenomenal time. I'm going to talk about diversity, inclusion, and equity, and leadership skills for presentations. How do you present yourself on a platform? So that's what I'm going to be talking about next week. Yep.
And then what else? What about the next day?
Oh, that. You talk about that?
Stop.
I have been nominated as World Civility Ambassador, and we'll be flying out to Maryville, wherever that is, Indiana, to receive an award for World Civility Ambassador. Thank you so much, Dr. West.
Congratulations.
So yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, Ron. Thank you, Shani.
I'd like to throw up some emojis, but I don't have any.
So we are working in the BHS and Associates organization, and I say organization because I am upheld by some powerful, powerful people. We do have a team. Thank you so much for our Human Resources Director, Dr. Terry James. Thank you so much for our project manager. That would be Billy Graham Jr. Thank you so, so much to virtual assistants, Carl Kanakosi and Sheena Holmes Golding. Thank you so, so much for all you do. They do a lot of stuff behind the scenes. They don't get enough kudos. And I would not be here doing the things that I'm doing as magnificently as you think they are without the phenomenal Shani Smith. So thank you so much, Shani.
That's me looking back on the bridge.
She keeps it all together and makes sure, as the director of operations, she keeps it all together. and she keeps it going for us here at BHS and Associates. And so I'm super, super excited for what God has in store. I take none of it for granted. It is all by his grace and his mercy that all of this stuff is happening. And I'm so grateful for all the people. The team is phenomenal. They keep growing. My web guy is Abtab Ahmed. I appreciate you, Abtab, for all you do for us behind the scenes. Thank you so much to Judy from Nairobi. I can never pronounce her name right, so I'm not getting ready to mess it up. So I just want to thank her. She's in Nairobi. She does our graphics.
Mm-hmm.
And so we have a whole team. We have a whole staff now. And it's just by God's grace and mercy. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. So thank you guys for being out there. Thank you so much, Ron. Best ball shave, Wilson.
Thank you for having me. Love you, ladies.
Hang out after the show. I want to talk to you one brief second. Let's see who else had comments before I go. Kimberly, congratulations, Teresa. Thank you so much. Congratulations, Kimberly. Thank you so much. Kazalika, thank you so much. And Cherie, thank you so much. All of you who've been out there today, I appreciate you. Share it with somebody. Like, share, subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscriptions before the end of next month. Thank you again, and look forward to seeing you on our next Empowering You show right here on Thursday at noon. You know what time it is? Do you know what time it is? It's time for you to step into your greatness, because the world is waiting for you. That's our time.
Bye. Thank you.
Engage, inspire, empower. That's what I help you do as a celebrity, speaker, trainer, and coach. Hi, I'm Barbara H. Smith, known as the Masterful Presenter. I am the one that can help you dig deep inside your passions and deep inside your life to get you to the place you always dreamed.
I had the pleasure of hearing Miss Barbara Holmes Smith speak today, and just from her speaking to me today, I have realized that I need to have personalized my alter ego and be able to put myself out there a lot more.
I help through speaking techniques, teaching you how to use your words and your body language to inspire people to come up higher.
Today's presentation with Ms. Barbara was just outstanding. She has really helped me with her personality, with her being so genuine and passionate about what she believes in and helping to coach, train. Her sense of humor, her energy is just incredible.
How do I do that? By coaching and speaking and training. I help you with whatever it is that you want to do next. What is your next? Are you ready to take your life, your career to the next level? I can get you there. Contact me at www.barbarahsmith.com.